Hey, this is Nikkei in North Carolina, and welcome back to all our amazing Coastal Vacations members, marketers, explorers, and vacationers. On the horn today, we have a special presenter, someone who's going to be there at the International Training event in Orlando, Florida. As a matter of fact, if you paid attention, he was the one who voiced some of our commercials, as well as he's actually a voiceover artist, but he also worked for an international organization which is based here in the United States, specifically on marketing and radio and internet marketing and websites and all kinds of stuff. And so I'm going to let Chris really quickly tell a little bit more about what he does, and then I'm going to ask him a couple of questions, and that way you'll know what you're getting into when you come to the training event in Orlando in a couple of weeks. Chris, take it away.
Nikkei, thank you, buddy. Hey, everybody. Chris Young here from Entercom Communications, Entercom Media Solutions, now the second largest broadcast company and media company in the United States. And over the last 25 years, I've been a broadcast professional as well as a marketing consultant for businesses all the way from one employee up to tens of thousands of employees. And I'm excited about what's coming up on the 16th because I'm going to get a chance to share with you some of the experiences and some of the stories that I've had a chance to live and learn throughout my career. And as I like to tell people all the time, I just tell people the mistakes I've made and how to avoid them to help not only grow your business, but make it prosper through whether it be street, sweat equity marketing, or multi-million-dollar budgets. Whatever you got to work with, or whatever you need to achieve, it's achievable if you do it the smart and right way. And that's what we're going to focus on when we chat coming up on the 16th.
Okay, well, cool. Thank you very much, Chris. And I have a quick couple of questions. One of them is, we have people in Coastal who are just starting out. They just got a platinum or a basic. Maybe they just invested $1,300. And for some people, that's not that much. But for some people, that's their last dollar. And then we have other people who've kind of kicked it up a little and invested $11,000. And they're looking to really look for folks who are like-minded, who want to get started at the platinum level, and then how to get those people that they think that they want to work with, who are people like franchise owners or maybe they're restaurant owners or whatever, and they want to attract them to either join their opportunity, or they want to be able to gather those folks who want to just grab the travel product. So kind of give our viewers a quick snapshot of the folks who are at the bottom of the rung, who are just barely got enough money in their marketing budget, to those who may have a significant amount of income to be able to market their Coastal Vacations package.
Sure. Well, the first thing I always advise people, right out the gate, you got to be realistic about your goals, and you got to be realistic about who your target market is. Now, that's going to be different for everybody. But the one thing that's going to remain constant is the simple mantra that I live by: frequency and reach. So if you're targeting folks that, maybe they're not at the $11,000 level, it's going to be the same process. Frequency and reach equals success, which means getting that message to the right people as many times as you can get it. And that could be as simple as a social media campaign where you set up your own YouTube channel and you record videos once a week, and then you e-blast out that link of videos out to people. It could be something as complex as a complete SWOT analysis of your market. If you're looking for specific individuals, maybe you want to focus on a type of business sector and go after business people who are, maybe attorneys, or, maybe who are freelancers or private investors, or maybe you're looking for bankers, maybe whatever the target market is, you got to decide it, number one. Then you got to do the research to figure out what are their habits. Then you deliver your message to them in the best way. And it doesn't matter if you have $1 or $50 million. The message is going to remain the same. Frequency and reach equals success. The more you get your message to the right people, the more you're going to be able to succeed. It's just being smart and being realistic. So social media is going to be huge. Talking a lot about how to do proper video campaigns, how to do proper social media campaigns, Facebook, Instagram, e-blast campaigns. And then positioning yourself in the right way. The smartest move you can make, whether you have $1 or $1 million, is going to where the people are. But you got to make sure you're going to the place that it's your people, the people that you want to target. Walking around the mall handing out business cards is great if you're looking to set up maybe a kiosk. But if you're not looking in the right spot, you're not going to be successful. So knowing who your market is, knowing what your message is, And then how do we get that message to them as many times as we can get them, as effectively as we can get them?
Wow. Thank you very much, Chris, again, for the time. I know you've been working all day, and you've been
Still got work to do too, man.
I know. And you're like, you're working. And I remember you said, I had Big Boss come in town, and you have people, and you work with people, corporate people and small companies locally as well.
Oh yeah.
Big name people, in the media world and the entertainment world and all kinds of stuff. So I'm glad you did that. And one of the things that attracted me to you, not only because, you're local to me, but also you're approachable. And it's not about, let me get your dollar. It's, if you want a smaller budget item, how to be able to do, how you can do some of those steps yourself. Also, I like also that your organization has the ability to grab that data if you ever want to go that far. If you want to get bigger and broader, and you just don't want to do that mining that, could be tedious, and maybe you have a nice little large budget, you say, you know what, Chris, I want you to go and find this people, and let's create a message, and let's create a frequency, and let's go after it. So because your company is also a research company, it's not only in marketing and media and everything, you're at the core a research company, because if you can bring your message to the right people, then those people who are paying you for those services are going to come back over and over and over and over again. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And the great thing, and people have been battling media for years. And you're right. At heart, we are a research group, because being former military myself, much like yourself, we don't go to battle unless we're armed with the right equipment and the right weapons. And we also got to know who our enemy is. Business is the same way. You may not have an enemy in the field, but you still need to be armed with the right research, the right data to know who you're going to be attacking and how you're going to be attacking them. Being with Entercom, we're the only media broadcast group, whether TV or radio, that's profitable. And that speaks volumes in today's day and age. We're growing. We're acquiring another large broadcast group that, press releases and stuff like that are going to be coming out before the end of the year. Going to make us the second largest broadcaster in the world, or excuse me, in the country. So there's a lot of good stuff going on, and there's a lot of stuff that over the years we've done wrong as well. But being able to learn from that and being able to change it so that it works in the future, that's really what makes, a company successful. It's not about doing it right out the gate, man. It's about taking the time to learn your market, do your research. It's sweat equity. It's not going to happen overnight. It's fully not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And the rules apply for our company or any company.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you again, Chris. I keep saying thank you, and I know we're going to leave, but every time you say something, I want to go, and I got my kids. But lastly, I want to encourage everyone who's getting a hold of this special recording to go ahead, register for the upcoming event down in Orlando. You got to go to coastalconvention.com, and you'll see, of course, Chris's, smiling face there. And he
people away.
He has a whole suite of what he's going to share on, like he said, on his experiences and some of the mistakes, so that you can go out and make your business phenomenal and successful, and be able to use media and marketing effectively and get your return on investment continuous. So thank you very much, Chris, for your time. And I will look for you in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, guys, looking forward to the 16th. And if you have any questions or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be glad to do some on-the-spot scenarios and kind of go through them and walk through them if anybody wants to do something like that. But thank you so much for the time, DK. I'm looking forward to it.
You're welcome. Bye for now.